Yes. Pirate Radio episode 73. New week, new shit to talk about. Heineken's. Let's go. You could tell shit's hitting the crescendo, as they say. It's all, this whole thing has been, you could tell, like, I see why people talk about, like, media, like the cause of hysteria creates, hype around, and everybody is forced to speak on something. This post 2015 era, like, is weird, and that's because of the internet, which is a good thing or a bad thing, because as I'm doing right now, I'm basically giving y'all my opinion. But it's just that the last 5 years or so, I had a really clear vision on what's going on. See, I could have easily said I was right for 5 years, but it's really hit or miss. But it's just like you've been so right so long that it's like now everybody gotta be forced to listen to you, because it's easy to be like, yo, yeah, man, y'all right. And then when now shit looks crazy on the side that we was fighting for, jump ship and be like, yeah, man, y'all crazy. That's easy. Everybody does that. Everybody could do that. But when you gotta stand out and speak out and be like, whoa, hold up, I don't care who's my friend, family, yada yada. We could have been twins, fucking growing out the same pussy. I feel like this, and I don't know where y'all at, and everybody told where they were at. So you know how we are, because we all love to scream out, keep the same energy. So I kept the same energy, and my energy, thanks to the Most High, like, I've been wrong. I'm gonna say I've been wrong because I must have been wrong. There's so many shit I was handing out left and right. I had more hits than fucking Mickey Mantle, nigga. Nigga, I'm Ichiro. Nigga, I have more hits than fucking Whitney Houston, nigga. It was so much that it was like, this nigga is crazy because look how he's thinking. That's not the right way. And you know how like in comedy sitcoms in the 90s, they be like, you crazy? I will never go to you to the prom. And it goes didn't, and the next scene is them suit up in the prom. And that's why the whole crowd laughs, and they're like, man, I told you I should have never came here. And that's the whole part of the joke. That's how it's been. This whole time it's been a huge didn't tables turn. So now when that happens, guess what? One of us has got to be wrong, because we put so much energy into this. People thought, you was wrong. I told you was wrong. Whoever you trying to like fight for, which I'm not. I'm just stating out like, yo guys, I feel like this shit over here is like this, and this shit over here is like that. Unfortunately, it had to be done through politics, because that was a big rift, which led to strong bullying tactics from the government. Because don't just think the tip of the iceberg, like, oh, just a shot. No, just think what comes after that. Like, if that was a test, success. That was a complete success, because nigga, at the drop of a dime, nigga, all y'all pro-blacks, pro-Hispanic, pro this and that, nigga, y'all was sucking the white man's dick as soon as he said we all better take that shit or we lose our job. Why? Yeah, why? Because we ain't know no better. I knew, but I'm gonna say all of us, because we all. I had to take the fall for y'all, because I was telling you, yo, we rode over here. They two racist presidents, right? But we rode over here like we won't go. No, it don't matter. Nope. We're Going by what the fucking TV told us. So, you know, you reap what you sow. You know, and yeah, we've been under tyranny. You know, and thank God I don't have a car. So I know the people who have cars who was anti-Trump. No, you definitely gotta feel it. Unless you just, you know, you saved a lot of money, you got, you know, you good. But if you're good though, you can't complain. Who am I to talk, nigga? Right? But it all goes to say this: it backfired heavily, and I gotta be here every week speaking about it. I'm whining and dining because I know I sound like I'm whining all the time on each episode. But we're gonna look back in history, and if I'm giving if I'm giving myself a pat in the back, nigga, I'm gonna shoot my own back, nigga, by the time in the future looking back. Cause this is very important. We just gloss over because, you know, I feel like people feel like I was wrong. Like, not me. I'm talking about like themselves. Like, damn, I was wrong. Fuck it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, yo. This is all bullshit. And you losing in the game of chess, and you know it's about to be checkmate, and you just flip the board over. Cause why not, right? Nobody won, nobody lost. But nah, man, you can't do that. Because just as easily as that, we could have gotten into deeper worse shit. White lives does matter, nigga. You lucky we have a Trump. If because at the end of the day, this is the possibilities out there. Spoiler alert. Either Trump is a good guy and he gonna come save us. And when I say save us, it's just like at least keep America how it's been. We don't want to be like fucking third world countries, fucking walking around with sweatpants, tuxedo shoes, and a machete, fighting local fucking political wars. You imagine that fucking, like some fucking Mad Max shit. And I was speaking about Mad Max. And Kanye following my page, yo. I hate when YouTubers be doing that shit when they get famous. See, the funny shit is I'm not famous at all. And I'm saying it. But in due time, you know what I'm saying? A person like Kanye will see my page and he gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, he thinks how I think. And thanks to that was Kanye. But from what I got from Kanye was the confidence. Because I had ideas. I wanted to make beats without me even ever knowing Kanye. Because I always used to hear the Spanish music from, you know, my parents and be like, fuck, that shit sounded dope right there. Imagine that in hip hop, because I just heard samples, and then when I figured out samples with Spanish, like, oh shit, you can mix them. You can't mix like a salsa song because it'll be hard to make it for hip hop. Because salsa is like, it's like a salsa. It has a lot of ingredients, and meaning it has a lot of instruments. So it could kind of be tough to make into a hip hop beat, but it was that confidence. So now when I see shit, I'm confident as fuck to say it. I don't care if I'm saying it in front of people who don't know me or people who knew me for decades. I was, in a way, obsessed with the truth. Now, you also learn that the truth is never reachable, because ain't nobody gonna just meet you and be like, oh, hey, I don't even know you. You seem like somebody that we can trust. Here are all my skeletons in the closet. Nobody really does that. Let's keep it real. But that's keeping it real. The honesty of saying this is a lie and this is real, or just letting the person know what the deal is flat. Like simply saying, hey, you know, we all have shit that we won't really say to somebody else that maybe we feel embarrassed about. Or at one time you was drunk and you never want to remember that day because you was embarrassed. You embarrassed other people. This shit like that, nobody wants to just freely talk about, because we all have that you know, that air of like, you know, we want to be the cool guys, and that's the cool, but not too much, because at the end of the day, there's no competition. So that's how I see it. But how can I say there's no competition when I'm somehow saying y'all wrong, I'm right, as if it was a competition? I don't know. Now we go to the part where that's us becoming human, where we have faults. That's why, like, I understand if y'all have your opinions of Trump and Kanye, but just remember, like, these are humans too. Have you ever been a billionaire that have to deal with so much bullshit and you know you're not in the fucking hood? So you're not attached like that. You're not attached because it just so happens your circumstances. Like, and that's something that if you starting in the hood, that's where you want to be at, where you don't want to have to think about the hood. But then when you do that, then now you too famous, now you gotta think about the hood. No, now, or you just came off the hood. Well, fuck the hood. So if a celebrity would say fuck the hood, it's game over, and we all know that. Unless he's such a trusted person that you'll be like, I get what he's trying to say. But now, what if a person truly means it, was from the hood or wasn't from the hood, and says fuck the hood? Rightfully so. That's where the white man kills everybody every day. The cops go and infiltrate like it's Afghanistan. They go into people's houses, they shoot the windows, right? That's what the cops do? No? Who does that? It's us, right? The cops. It's the cops? It's us. Who is it? The us or the cops? Oh, it's us. Oh, okay. Right. So if I'm in the hood and I'm walking in the fucking jewelry shop and I come out with my fucking chain, I'm gonna get killed by the cop because he wants my chain. No? That's not how it works? Oh, it's gonna be one of my own doing this to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that makes sense. It all goes back to the curses of the Bible that we're under because we just don't, we just don't want to take the first step. And what's beautiful about it is that it don't matter what your bank account is. Ain't that the beauty? It's like that weird, like, you want to have a baby, you don't want to have a baby, right? But you want to fuck mad bitches, right? Because you're a man. Oh, but guess what? You know that condom ain't gonna feel the same as raw, but you don't want to have the baby. So that's the give and take. It's like you go to Canal Street and you be like, give me that fucking fake ass Rolex. $80? I can go over there and get that shit for $50. All right, here's 60. See, so there's a gap right there, and that gap is like the what if. When you fuck a girl, it gonna feel good, but guess what? Now if she pregnant, it's a wrap. So that's how it is. It's the beauty that, yeah, you can have mad money in your account, but what, you still hustling backwards because look at your outlook in life. The way the world is like about, and this is first world problem because obviously I could have been born in Afghanistan, and nigga, I would just want to live anywhere in America as long as I'm outside of Afghanistan. You're gonna tell me that people in Afghanistan won't look back in Afghanistan and say fuck Afghanistan because of how fucked up it is? So it's just weird how we could say, yo, fuck your hood, and I can get shot for it. Like, nigga, are you sponsored by the hood? You can't even fucking go play a football game or go play a baseball game without the people having licenses and kicking your asses out. That's why, like, you have those people who are like super patriotic and don't say nothing about America or whatever, or I fought for you to have those type of opinions. Like, yeah, nigga, cause you nigga, that's the idea. Now, are we working on it by going into other countries and fucking up their politics? Because we've done that before. Like, people swear, like, I understand if you went to serve in the military and that's what's up, but nigga, you would have not done that shit if it was for free. Many people don't do that shit if it was for free, unless you're one of those crazy white people that saw 9/11 happen and they went in there and they'll do that shit for. Matter of fact, they'll pay a monthly fee to be in the military. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, hold the fuck up. That's why, like, for those patriotics, and this is hypocritical of me of saying it, because when I see the dumbass IQ levels of people, I become patriotic as fuck. My mullet comes out. My KKK mullet. My riffraff mullet comes out. Because it just gets me so mad. It's like, you so upset of this, and I bet you don't even know your own fucking history. Our own fucking history. But you know the history of this and that, because that's the history, that's the brainwashing that the news give you. We all get a download from our phone, from the music, from the TV, in the news or whatever, in the gym, what you're watching. We all downloading information constantly. We are the original computers. But now, just because you're getting a download from something that's stamped the truth in red too, bold color. This is the truth. And you're like, yo, this is the truth. But you're gonna look fucking like an idiot when you know people who are 10 fucking moves ahead of you when it comes to what you think the truth is. And will make you look so stupid that now you probably want to fight. It's like a smack battle. You mad because I'm styling on you. Or you mad because I'm styling on you. That's how they're gonna take it when it comes to, because it's like a fight of intellect. And it's not that you're a dumbass if I come out with great points, but it's just like, yo, let's put all these information, put them together, and cut the fat out. Because at the end of the day, you can't just be hung up on facts only, because you're gonna be in a fucking in a how do you call it? Not a gas chamber, goddamn. An echo chamber, not even echo chamber, but you're gonna be stuck in a room of fact. Everybody who is stamping out this is a fact. If just look at it, it's from the past to the present. It's as simple as this. If nothing was recorded, we can both go to one person and give our takes, and that nigga ain't gonna know 100%, 1,000, 1,000,000% what happened. Because if you gotta survive, you ain't gonna be like, yo, you know what? I went to his house, I knocked on the door, I kicked on that shit when nobody opened, and I stole his motherfucking money. You ain't gonna say it like that. And the other guy was like, I was sleeping, I was holding my kids. They're gonna put their own sauce to it. And this guy barged in, boom, and I thought it was somebody robbing, and it was somebody robbing somebody. They would explain it their way. There's two sides to a story. And it's so funny because all I had to say was, yo, there's two sides to a story. But no, I could say it goes one in one ear and out the other. The fact that I'm over here at and that's why I don't follow it, but I like to see, let me see what the downloads that the knuckle dragger, our own knuckle dragger people, are brainwashed people, what they getting hit with. You go to Hollywood Unlocked, the George Ford family gonna sue Kanye West because he wasn't on fentanyl, he was on this. Which, I don't know whether he was or wasn't, but regardless of what, my take is this. That cop looked way too comfortable putting the knee. Like, god damn, nigga, that's the image of that look fucking crazy. And you know why it looks crazy? Because I know if it would have been the reverse. You know how many white people would have rebelled and would have created their own fucking little group, and then we would have called it, oh, this is a racist group. But they created a group. Look what happened to our group that we were supposed to have, Black Lives Matter. I sniffed that shit out like Tony Montana, nigga, months before that shit even started cracking out. I was like, ese huevo quiere sal, like how Dominicans say. Like, that shit don't convince me. Nigga, you saw everybody. When you see mass celebrities pouring money in, that's when you know it's a lie. Wanna know why? Let me take this Heineken sip. It's not sponsored by Heineken, but it goddamn is sponsored by Heineken. I'm gonna take this sip and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, if celebrities put their money in together, and just American companies alone, and then companies abroad, meaning companies from other countries, right? If they say, and I mentioned this before, that's why thank God I'm recording all of this shit, man. if there was a pot that everybody will generously do like a telethon or whatever, like how they used to do it before, and who knows what that fucking shit went, and they'll just put, hey, Red Cross took care of it, and we don't ever know what the fuck that shit went to. We could have easily, and I say we, I hate saying we because yes, I do. When we say black, my roots is black. You know, you could just look at my grandfather right there, boom, just as close as that. It wasn't like, even though I am light skinned, it wasn't like, oh, generations of light skinned people. No, you know what I'm saying? It's right there. That's my root right there. And I also seen the other side of it, which is you could be black, you could be light skinned, your father could be black, and you still will be like, in the mind, racist, when the dead end is just look at your father. He's as dark as hell. If he would have been in the 1400s in America, they would have been like, no, he's a nigger. But in DR, it's kind of hard to explain that. You could tell, like, we still on Spain's dick, nigga. You could tell. Look what Columbus made, that beautiful building. Like, that's how they are. That Columbus building, man, that's their fucking Statue of Liberty, nigga. And that's just a sign of them being conquered. Can you believe it? It's all history, I guess, but it's just like, we gotta check everybody, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me go to this. You telling me that with the arrogance of companies, because we all want to have I help more than this company and all that shit, then how come America don't do like an auction? And there's a pot. Everybody pouring in millions and up. This one gave 20 million. This company gave 50. Nike. That's why you could tell we have the power and we just waste it. We have the internet. Nike put in a hefty pot. You gave a bill to LeBron. Put $2 billion. Muscle man, all right? Put $2 billion in that pot for reparations. Round of applause, man. Yo, matter of fact, the FBI are knocking and they clapping. It's like both. That's right. Put a reparations pot and everybody. Oh, Apple. Apple. Come on now, Apple. Don't do a keynote, Apple. No, let me get a louder applause. There we go. Apple, we don't need a keynote. We need a key. Put that on the note. Now imagine. But yeah, Apple, come on now. I know you want to fight for justice and equality, huh? Yo, richest company, number one company, man. Yo, that's all good, man. Drop a smooth 20 bill, man. 20 bill. That's not asking too much for the black plight in America, right? I bet 20 bill easy. We got 20 bill. Oh, no, matter of fact, Apple, come on, man. I love your designs. Fuck it. Give us 10 bill. Nike, they better give us 5 bill. 5 bill, that's 15 billion. Plus all these fucking mom and pop wealthy ass companies in America that so fucking hardly believe that, you know, I'm not racist. Put money in the pot. Now what happens? Now we can split that fucking money up. Not for me. You know, like I always say in the podcast, Dominicans, hey, that's with Spain. You know what I'm saying? Haiti, that's with France. Black Americans original here from America, that's y'all money. And I ain't gonna front. If y'all got that shit, you know, slide me a few fucking G's, man, so I can pay my rent. But you know what I'm saying? That's when you know it can happen, but they cannot give free money. First of all, that's not even what's technically the quote of what's owed to black Americans. It's in the trillions. But America will never do that. So you telling me that just because that's too much money, you can't at least give every black person $25,000, my nigga? God damn, nigga. Yo, they have no excuses. When I did my research, I was like, nah, no excuses, yo. Look how much they sent to fucking Ukraine. You telling me that with that money, since black people here is a small population anyway, they love to jerk off those numbers, right? Because they like to use it when it comes to the incarceration and black on black killing. That's fine. Let's help their lives out. You helped our lives out in the 80s with bringing fucking crack and coke in our neighborhoods. You did a really good job. And simply say, don't do drugs or whatever, right? It's cool. Well, you know what? I know y'all care so much about us. Just tell the companies to throw in the pot. And the reason why it's so hard to believe a white man is because even if as great as an idea that sounds, I won't mind. I won't mind. Oh yeah, I won't doubt if the white man would be like, yo, nobody put more than this, and you know whatever the sum is the sum. But if they would put the efforts of like, we are the world, we are the children, we sending money to Africa, y'all don't know what we did with it. There's still kids are dying. We ain't do shit with the money. We just kept it all for us. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to keep going? And y'all put that fucking white dude go, we are the world. Listen, all that bullshit y'all can do. Call Pitbull, call Flo Rida, call Jay-Z. He did the job for Hillary. He did the wet work for her. Call Beyonce. You know? And hey, if you love the plight of black people, why don't you cash app money in non-taxable or whatever, like, so that whole amount can go? They just don't want to do it. It's a spiritual war, man. So now when we have a person like Kanye coming and speaking about it, we over here like, I heard that. You hurt my feelings. Why? What you did? Who I killed? You ain't killed nobody. You just wear the shirt that I ain't like. Nigga, y'all fucking little kids or what? I never seen this in my life. I ain't gonna lie. I never seen this in my life. This is the softest fucking era ever. And Kanye, like, yo, he's stronger than me, man. I would have went berserk on y'all niggas. I would have been like, yo, first of all, are you serious? First of all, blank, 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 boom. Blank, 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 boom. I'm gonna keep saying so many facts of shit that I know with my great memory. Not that great, but shit. That you're gonna have to fucking call the cops on me and escort me out. I'm gonna have the list like Jericho. Armbar. Move number 500. I'm gonna have 1,000. The man of 1,000 holds, man. I'm gonna have 1,000 fucking receipts. It's a huge Santa list, nigga. That's why in that fucking drink champs, I caught most of it. I'm gonna have to watch it again because there's some parts that I was trying to hear, but I was at work. Nigga, he was like, to me, I felt like fucking Nori was like, got a 10K bonus to make Kanye apologize. Because goddamn, it was like, you can tell that fear of talking about that community. You could easily say, yo, fuck the white community for what they did to my ancestors. And they'll be like, hell yeah. Hey, make some noise. Yeah, make some noise, right? Because it's cool to say that. But when you can't say fuck the Jewish, it's like, you can't say that about them. You can't say that about them. If people would have said, yo, fuck the Christian religion, you would have got an uproar. Let's keep it funky. But it won't be to the point that the host is trying to steer you to apologize in a weird way. And I get it. Maybe Nori knows that if you keep speaking about them, they will send hitmans. And he knows that for sure. And he's like, I don't care if I look like a simp. I'm trying to make him apologize because in a few months, he may not be here. And if that's it, then that's it. If that's it, then that's it. But right now, you can't just take 15 leaps and you have 3 leaps left, and you just say, man, nah, this just, I'm tired. Let's go back. And you do the leaps back. Nah, we right there. Let's seize the moment, because you know what he did? He goes, yo, I'm gonna tell you about this anti-Semitic music that we listen to, and then he did the mock-up of a beat. He started saying, yo, fuck that nigga, fuck these bitches. He kept saying it. You could tell it's mad awkward, because the people were just realizing like he's speaking about hip hop. But his whole point the whole time is that we all Jews. So if you could tell the ignorance is it needs to be at a par level, because they keep thinking that by him saying that we are Jews, then why you keep making him trying to apologize? So that's like, now you're trying to say, yo, apologize to black people. That's how Kanye sees it, but Nori doesn't see it like that. And even though it was dope that Nori had that, that's why I wish Kanye, and he can still go, obviously, Kanye should go to the Math Hoffa podcast, because you have Bigger there from a spiritual level that's gonna get Kanye, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna have Math Hoffa, who knows about the Hebrew Israelite shit he spoke about. He understood what that came about. It's about the unity with blacks. And then when you're at that level of that type of unity, and you really want to see that happen, you have to separate everybody else and say, yo, fuck y'all for a couple of minutes. Don't get offended. I'm sorry, it sounds harsh, but fuck y'all, because right now we've been this is our first time of unity. I know y'all united. You know, Japan united all one time against China. The blacks never really had that here. So I'm sorry, hold up real quick. Can you move? All right, let's huddle like a football team. When we get the plan, we're gonna do it. Ready? Hut, hike, boom. You know what I'm saying? Go through like in football with the run, straight down the middle. But we have to take the first step. And part of the first step is saying, yo, yeah, you know what? White lives does matter. But how much you want to bet black lives matter more? Because you know why? You know what you have to do right after that? You have to back it up. You know what that does? That makes that person that tomorrow, that nigga, we were searching his whereabouts for 2 weeks. Tomorrow, the first thing he's gonna do is he gonna walk and he gonna take his kids to school, and we're gonna kill him right there. All right, not in front of his kids, whatever. When he leaves, though, we gonna kill him right there. We need to be at that level that we say, yo, as of today, as of this second, everybody call off all shots. And don't just stop there. Set up peace treaties. Woo. Block by block. Apartment by apartment. Door by door. Floor by floor. Apartment by apartment. Block by block. Community by community. State by state. City by city. State by state. And the whole country becomes united. And white people, listen, first of all, y'all don't talk about the white people who be Albanians that be born and raised in the Bronx that say nigga. Huh? White lives matter right there. You ask the Dominicans and blacks around them, or the Hispanics and blacks around them, and they be like, yo, what's up? What's up with his life? He don't matter? They're gonna be like, nah, nigga, that's my nigga. Like, what the fuck? We gonna fight. So his life matter. And now when y'all want to take it to like, but it's the origin. Okay, yeah, that's right. And guess what? Not only white man not gonna kill us, but black people ain't gonna kill us too, because we're gonna need enough black people to kill white people in case to kill us. It's like, can we use that logic? At least give us that spark. Y'all hate white people then, right? So there's no reason we should be killing each other. Oh, but that's none of their business. No, that is their business. America's our business. Because I don't want y'all fucking kids to kill my kids, and I don't want my kids to kill y'all kids. If that was started with white people and blacks, then best believe that shit should start with us. But we can't admit that, because we can't admit that our own parents at times is in love with that photography. You have old ass fucking parents taking pictures, and they have to show your ass. You have to show the bikini pictures, and that's all fine and dandy. But you could come way too in love with your phone than your own kids. And your own kids is like, you can't control them now. Yeah, you can't control them because you never control them anyways. And some kids, you could control them and they turned out and now you can't control them. Bet. But what happens if we all have our families knit together, tight knit? Then that must mean that, oh shit, my kid's the only one wilding? Because their family's telling me about my kids. Theirs, and he's the only one? No, we all checking this nigga right now. And guess what? That next day, he ain't gonna be on that shit. You ain't gonna hear no more complaints from other parents. Because we need our parents to check all of us, each other too. And as a grown adult, if you feel like I'm wrong, then say it. But set it up nice. We love to set it up shit with a joke. Set it up nice. Be like, yo, I don't mean this to be an argument, but I feel like this. But if you can't, like, tell me why. But don't take it as some envy shit. I can't believe this nigga had the balls to ask me some shit. Nah. I might be stupid. I might not even catch the point of you saying something or doing something. Therefore, I should ask. And you know what the internet is creating in a way? People to be more isolated. But also with that came ideologies. If your ideology is different from mine, depending on how the relationship is, I'd rather chill with people who think like me. And it's sad because I don't believe in that. If you go ahead and you see all these brainwashing advertisement memes that be like, yo, just fuck it, hang around with people who only like, no, nigga. Sometimes you do need that one person that's gonna be more honest to you than the circles that you're in. You have to be the main character of your own fucking game. Be logical. Think. The brain is a muscle. Put in work. I know you can go to the gym and fucking be there until you fucking dehydrate and you come out and your brain still fucking deflated. You ain't put no work in your mind. That doesn't mean you go fucking grab the next 12 books and read it all in one night. Because even doing that, you ain't gonna get the game. Just pay attention what's going on. Take both sides of the story. And we all know that. That's the sad part. We all know that. And we still like, yeah. No, we don't. We just don't. But we arrogant as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. We the children of the Most High. We have a very, very, very stiff neck, man. We at the point that whether you like Kanye West or not, nigga, Chase Bank denied this nigga. Like, it's not about the money. It's not about the next album rollout. You imagine Kanye is just all part of a rollout? But if so, then great timing, nigga, because you're putting your neck out there, and you already put your neck out there when you just said, yo, Down the Two's coming out on the STEM player. And even though you still have people who all about, if you will check their Instagram, it's all about black businesses. And as soon as Kanye came out with a STEM player, oh my God, $200 for music? That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. We want that black business to flourish and all that, but as soon as they say that price, ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I had to don the mark for y'all niggas. Because, come on now. And obviously I could easily say, oh, I'm with Bank of America, you know, hey. But nigga, if Chase gonna do it, Bank of America gonna do it. So clearly it's not the point, oh, just move to another bank. No, nigga. Chase. You think Chase don't want that, those millions of dollars or billions that he has is bigger than that. And it just proved his point, which was the worst mistake ever. And it's been happening because I knew about this because Laura Loomer was a chick on Twitter, political. And I remember like she said something that was politically incorrect. And she's Jewish. And nigga, how the hell Uber banned her? When I saw that at the bank too, and I think it was Chase also. And I was just like, wow, a bank can ban you? Laura Loomer ain't nobody. Y'all probably don't even know Laura Loomer, of course. And nigga, it's like, whoa, this is... So then, you know what it made me think? Okay, because of what you say, right? And what they saying is kind of true, right? Like, you can make a argument. So it just made me ponder why I take a subject like Flat Earth so serious. That y'all have to take the minions of night TV and say, can you believe this guy believes in Flat Earth? Applause. You know, the sign that shows, and then everybody laughs, or laugh, the laugh track in the background. And it's like to reinforce in your mind, like, yeah, what these dumbasses, nigga. I remember being in 5th grade, they showed me the globe, and I was spinning it. But why would you ban? Why would you demonetize a channel that just want to have a conversation of, do we live on a flat? See, because now what you're doing right there is you're doing the similar things that when people do speak about, quote unquote, what the truth, y'all start banning. So why y'all banning for that? It's not the truth. You see how ridiculous they look? And who was they? The Jewish people, it must be. Because when you look at who owns it, oh, it's always a Jewish person, my nigga. What are the odds of that? When you look at the dual citizenships of people or politicians, they all got that Israel shit, huh? The money that we send to Israel every year, huh? And then that's why you can't be super patriot. You gotta treat this country like a whore. That's how everybody treats it. And when you treat it like that whore, then it comes with its perks and all that. But that's how you have to, I guess, people live a better life. That must be the playbook, because you can be that patriot, and and then your girl comes home with smudged makeup, her hair's fucked up because she just got fucked up. She just got fucked up. She just got fucked downstairs. And you saw the car being outside, and you're like, why is she taking so long to come up? She got a ride. Nah, nigga, she cheating on you, and that's America. So you can't be too much of a patriot, because they will use your own people for the bigger agenda. And that should get a diss. Bring it again, nigga. Nigga, Don DeMarco, nigga. Diesel DeMarco. Have to wake up. And the more y'all don't wake up, then y'all must love my podcast then. And y'all gonna get that shit consistently. Like, the way they utilize conspiracy theorists, man. Whew, these liberal media is having they're having a ball with that word, nigga. They created that shit right after JFK to put you in a fucking category. And I be looking back, and I'm like, man, as an Israelite, I be thinking like, yo, as the children of God, we must be the real first conspiracy theorists, because we the ones that gotta always convince y'all, like, yo, this is the way, this is the way we ball. And let me look up that song too before I forget. This is the way we. Yeah, little flip. But yeah, man, like, we the ones that had to tell tribes and all that, our own people, the word, the scripture, and how there's, one God, not many gods like Egypt. And ask Egypt, nigga, they learned. When they was trying to put their gods against the Most High, they fell short. Unless their own people, by the Pharaoh, said, hey, I lost this bet, so we doing this play, it's called the Bible, so I lost the bet, so I'm gonna kill my kid, and y'all gonna all kill your own firstborn, okay? Because this is part of like the whole bet that I lost about gods. No, nigga. So if Egypt has that shit documented, the Bible does have that shit documented. The Bible talks about Jesus having to hide in Egypt. So obviously Jesus is not white, because we all know the people, how they looked in Egypt. It's just simple shit like that that how dare these fucking fake Jews, they converted, but compared to us, they're the fake Jews, and the Bible spoke about them. And if they're the real Jews, then how dare they, because they're not helping out the people. They're not helping out their brothers, the people from the book. When blacks go over there in their land, ooh, it ain't the same. That's why that land will never have peace. You know, and through politics in America and a little war, they get the whole land. But blacks, come on. That was a long time ago. If it was 6, because there's always 6 million when it comes to Jewish people. It's always 6 million. Like, not one digit up, one digit down. I guess they do an estimate, but if that's 6 million, then imagine how many of us died, blacks in the Caribbean. Slaves revolting here in America. The stories they don't want to speak about because they don't even want to put that thought in our brains. Like Chronicles of Judas, and I'm going to post that shit too today in the episode about how he spoke about the Nat Turner movie. Is it that? I think it's the Nat. I keep saying, I keep having the words wrong. Or the director. Nigga, he got fucking blackballed. They threw, as soon as that movie was going to come out, which it ended up coming out, they threw that cover story, he raped a black girl. You know how all the women got. They got on their feminist shit. They came out to march. They not really came out to march, but nigga, of course, as soon as that happened, that shit knocked out the views for like the people who wanted to see the movie. Why? Because that movie had a really deep seed of what happened and how the whites manipulated the Bible to say nice, positive shit to the slaves. That's why I don't like all that positive shit in the memes. All that shit is nice and dandy, but that's just a hit of dopamine. You also don't want to hear, hey, I did it, get your ass up and do it. No, because we're humans, you know? But there should be a strategy, a calculated strategy. Listen, if these people really wanted to give out great jobs, they would have had a bunch of places, a bunch of offices that you can say, hey, you ever wondered about being a doctor? You can do it right here. Go walk in this room. And if you have to pay money or whatever, we'll make sure you be a doctor so you can pay that shit back. It's not, we don't know. No, you're going to have a secure job. But you have to make sure this is what you want, because from here on now, it's going to be like maybe 3 years. However it takes, you're going to get the job. You're going to make that money. But you just have to put your part in. And we're not going to charge you out the ass to the point that you can't afford your rent type of shit. No. Nigga, why they don't do it? How am I here doing a podcast saying that? And these people have military strategists to take out a foreign leader to take out their oil. Meanwhile, we're the richest oil here, the blacks and Hispanics. According to the Bible. According to the Bible. So all I'm saying is that, you know, why is this such an attack when Jewish people, like Kanye said in the Drink Champs interview, when Jewish people are making hella money of rappers singing about being detrimental and being a cancer to their own community? I thought y'all cared. Because it's not that these people are becoming millionaires. If you would have told me these people are becoming millionaires after rapping, no, but they not. They getting jerked in their own deals. And remember, the status quo is to be like, oh, I'm not a broke ass nigga. So you got to look mad rich. So you spending money. You always on a negative. You know what I didn't know that I saw? It was Slim Thug talking about how he kept, independent. And even though he's not selling like your favorites of the favorites, but he's above water. And then he mentioned Rich Boy. I saw the video of Rich Boy, and he's basically a regular nigga. You would have looked at him, you would have never thought it was him. He looks like a homeless person, and that's Rich Boy. Mind you, his name is Rich Boy. He's a poor boy. See that? See how life works? And this is why academics were speaking for the people of the youth, when they just like, fuck these old heads, when they got jerked out of their deals and they stay quiet. They don't even tell her, hey, yo, no, don't, not him. and be public, nigga. Y'all got balls? Go ahead. Y'all got balls for other shit. You got balls for your own people. If somebody looks at you wrong or say some stupid shit, or call y'all dusty, but y'all had dusty ass fucking record label deals from white people. Y'all don't even mention their names. The way the way Nori was trying to make Kanye like kind of clear his statement, but really say that he don't hate Jews. But it's not even about the hate. It's about like, hey, yo, I thought we black. I thought the revolution is here. What Malcolm fought for, what Martin Luther King fought for, is here. Let's go. But you want this motherfucker to tell him, it's okay, Jews. I didn't mean. No, man, we not there right now, man. We not there no more. We not there no more. Nori, you spoke about the door. How come there's always a prevalent Jewish person? And listen, it's not by coincidence, man. And if I'm wrong, I need an explanation. I don't need Kanye to be invited to a fucking museum. That's why what Kanye said was so powerful. He said, you want me to invite me to a museum? I'm gonna invite you to a birth control, Planned Parenthood clinic, nigga. The best answer ever. That's the best answer ever. Why? Because the truth. Like I said before, yo. I found out that, speaking about the truth is like, it's not a good idea either. You start realizing that people need to hear the lies. And it's a little mindfuck, but as fucked up as it is, you become more fucked up because you realize that's the best way to handle the situation. That's when it sucks. When I know I have to lie to you. Because the whole fucking movie scene, you can't handle the truth. Some people can handle the truth. When Trump came in there and said, yo, here's a huge mirror, everybody look at it. We all looked at each other. A lot of people didn't like what they saw. Our community didn't. I thought we were supposed to have been in at least Hispanic on Hispanic crime with that junior shit that happened in the Bronx. Dominicans on Dominicans. Nigga, shit. You see these videos, people banging on their blocks, repping a block, doing fucking all sorts of shit with their fingers, like Jay-Z says. And nigga, guess what? If I get pressed by them, I'm gonna have to be a pussy, nigga. Hell yeah, I'm gonna have to be a pussy. I'm gonna have to be a pussy to them if they press me, nigga. Because y'all don't even have my back. Right now, you can get robbed in the train and everybody gonna just record you, nigga. So, hey, it is what it is. And then at the same time, y'all wanna defund the police on top of that. Just be honest. Just say, hey, we want a post-apocalyptic world. Like the movies told us, this is it. So just ask for that. So let me just prepare. Let me go. Let me get away from this mic and let me go start collecting water or whatever. Because this is what it is. And these are the same people that all push for that and will turn around and say, hey, what's going on? How come we're not protected? There's a serious brainwashing going on in this world. And that's why we need to just, look at me sound like an Instagram inspiration meme. But hey, man, I know you can step up your wardrobe. I know you can step up, those minutes in the gym. I know you can step up, that hustle and get that money. But I need you to step up also in that mind and that logic. Because, we falling for all the little tricks. And we've been falling for it for years now, for decades, and for generations. Like seeing a black person or Hispanic person in the Democrat Party, it shouldn't bring us to tears. Like it did with Obama. It should have brought us to tears after he left. Because we'd be like, ooh, he came, he changed everything. Boom. Now we just look and we still defend Obama, and we just look at our Obama phones. So that's where we at. The mind control is real. So in that Hollywood Unlocked, of course they're gonna have one post of the George Floyd family talking about how they want to sue, and Van Lathan being the house nigga that he is, sounding the horn for his white master. Boop, boop, boop. We have one here, master. We have one here, master. And he flashing the flashlight on him. He's catching like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah. And then guess what? What's the next post? Some girl posting about, some celebrity it must have been, oh my God, I'm fanning out, because they saw Barack Obama in a restaurant. But did Kanye kill a bunch of people in a bunch of brown people in the Middle East? No. Obama sent that. Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage for the white kid? I mean, the blacks had the outrage, but we just have a little outrage and that's it. Back to Kanye, right? Where's the out? By the way, the George Floyd, his knee has spikes, because how come George Floyd's casket was closed? Did he really die or not? I don't know. Why did they knew each other? They worked together in a club. Yeah, the guy who had his knee and George Floyd, they knew each other. I'm sorry, FBI, my bad. They knocking. I'm making too much hassle. But yeah, man. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna just end it right there. Next week is another episode. But before I go, the white kid that shoot up the school, 17 dead around there, they just took away his life. So now he could just live. And yeah, he could think about that murder, but he gets to live. They took away his death penalty. Meanwhile, here it is out. Alex Jones, because of what his opinions were, yes, he has a huge platform, but just as when they told us weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East, and they cleaned that shit out with fucking Clorox, and nobody was held accountable. So why Alex Jones got to pay for his opinion, right? Because who cares about Alex Jones? He always had a small platform, but now how come he has to pay $1 billion, 900 and something million, almost $1 billion? You just basically say $1 billion, $1 billion for his fucking opinion. That's the death of free speech right there. But it's okay for y'all, because y'all want to wait until the cop said, "What the fuck you said? Shut the fuck up." And you be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get my lawyer." You be like, "No. There's no more free speech, bitch." That's what I wanted to say. And then you're gonna start looking around crying like, "Wait a minute, but how we got here?" And I'm gonna say, "Alex Jones, bitch, Alex Jones." And I'm gonna be right here with my handcuffs, waiting for the gulags, because y'all can't see what's coming around the corner. Anyways, Pirate Radio, episode 73. Kanye West is the best. I've been told y'all was fucking right. I want a handwritten apology and script. And I know this shit don't get no views, but I don't give a fuck. This is my opinions. And see y'all next week. Pirate Radio. Peace.